Gelatin is made of animal proteins. Does this mean you could use necromancy on Jello cubes and have a small, jiggly, undead army? Gods, I hope so. The origin story for gelatinous cubes has been bad. Can we all agree that it's pathetic when so-called friends try to sabotage your opportunities? You're clearly jealous that the Amulet of Eternal Darkness chose me and no amount of, please fight it. I know you're still in there somewhere is gonna change that crab back. Grab bucket mentality. I think you need to taste this for me. The monarch said. They shoved the exquisite cake in the guard's direction. What, you'd rather your monarch be poisoned? Of course not. The guard hesitantly took a mouthful only to practically melt in satisfaction. Oh my God, it was amazing. They caught themselves. I think it's fine. You should try a sip of the wine too, the monarch said. Just to be safe. Sit. Took the guard slightly too long to realize that it was practically a date with the monarch feeding them delicacies off their plate. Vampires are always like, I could kill you if I wanted. Like, yeah, so could another human being. So could a dog. So could a dedicated duck. You aren't special.
You all find yourselves in a bustling market at the center of town.
Bartholomew, let's make this one quick. I feel like those statues are still following us. Do you think the potion maker sells Baja Blast? Please stop asking me questions.
Doxson, can you give me a quick perception check?
Okay. 17.
You feel something brush against your hip, and when you go to check your pockets, you notice 17 gold is missing. You quickly look around, and you notice a little gnome is walking away, stuffing something into his pocket.
Be careful, Doxson. Gnomes are imbued with the arcane. One misstep and it could be your last. Sure. Hey buddy, can I ask you a question?
What?
Did you just pickpocket me? Careful, Doxson, careful.
Depends. You speak common or gnomish?
Maybe you got something in your nose. Sniffing that cake, did you feel it?
What was that?
I don't have your money, pal.
Bartholomew, can you cast sleep on this guy so I can check his pockets? Oh my God, whatever. I'm just gonna cast command word drop on this guy.
You'll burn a legendary resistance.
What are you? So I rolled a 2 and a 4, which means Zach and Tyler have first watch on the long rest. So what does that look like? How does that role play? Garbunk will look at Cadian and say, Garbunk. We've been traveling for some time, haven't we, Garbunk? Garbunk. I've always wanted to know, what made you come out here and become an adventurer? Garbunk. For me, I think it's something my wife would have wanted me to do. Garbunk? I lost her in a bandit raid years ago. I wasn't even there to stop it. Garbunk. Time moved on. The world still revolves. I look at the stars unchanged where the vines won't grow and the dust can't collect. And I know everyone everywhere is looking at the same light whether they realize it or not. And if I were gone and she were here, she'd be thinking the same thing. So I want to know, when you look at the stars or books on the bookshelf, do you feel everyone else gazing back? Or have you just not noticed yet? Garbunk. Through the excitement of the royal ball, you look through gossiping crowds of nobles and patrolling guards, and you see him, the prince, talking to a group of elders. All right, we need to find a way to get the prince by himself, capture him, and interrogate him about the missing king. Oh, I think I have an ability that lets me read his mind. Wait, really? Oh, I guess you're a warlock. But he would know you're trying to detect his thoughts. I don't remember what it's called. Sorry, I'm still pretty new to D&D, but the DM said it was an ability, not a spell. What? I don't think that's a thing. What's your subclass again? Oh, the DM actually said it's not for my patron, but a random worm companion I have in my brain. That doesn't make sense. There's not a companion that... We have more pressing matters than the prince at the moment.
Autism Awareness Week. Let's all be aware of Harry.